I am presenting here a series of 14 chapters from my audiobook titled Ancient Sages of India. This is the 11th one in the series, which is Bharadwaja. Chapter 10, Bharadwaja.
Sage Bharadwaja is the son of Sage Brihaspati. He was an abandoned child. The Marudwaja Devatas picked him up and brought him up. They taught him all that they knew about the Vedas. We all know the story of King Dushyanta and Shakuntala. Their son was Bharata. Bharata was equal in valor to Indra, and he was a very righteous king. His wife was Sunanda Devi. She was a very pious and chaste woman. Unfortunately, they had no children. To beget children, they performed a yajna on the banks of the river Ganges. The Marudwaja Devatas, along with Bharadwaja, reached the place where this yajna was being performed. They made a suggestion to King Bharata. They suggested that he adopt the child Bharadwaja who was in their possession. Bharata and Sunanda Devi readily agreed. Thus, Bharadwaja became an adopted child of King Bharata. As he grew up, Bharadwaja performed a rigorous penance with the wish of learning more about the Vedas. Indra appeared before him. He created 3 mountains. He took 3 handfuls of mud from these mountains and said, "O Bharadwaja, the learning which you have is like this handful of mud. The Vedas are like the 3 mountains. You already know certain things. In fact, you know more about the Vedas than the Devas. Though it is important to learn more and more, it is also important to spread what one has learned. Therefore, make efforts to spread this knowledge worldwide." Bharadwaja accordingly gave to the world this knowledge of the Vedas he was blessed with and worked toward the welfare of the people. When he came of age, Bharadwaja married a Kshatriya princess by name Sushila. She was a very beautiful and righteous woman, well suited for him. Bharadwaja was proclaimed the crown prince by Bharata. But he was least interested in the crown. Since his adopted father, Bharata, did not have any other children, Bharadwaja decided to do something. He invoked Lord Agni for helping Bharata to get a child. Lord Agni blessed Bharata. As a result, a baby boy was born to Bharata. He was named Bhimanyu. Unfortunately, around the time of his birth, Bharata died. So Bharadwaja stayed on in the kingdom and took care of Bhimanyu till he came of age. Thereafter, he handed over the kingdom to Bhimanyu and retired to the life of spreading knowledge which he loved. Bharadwaja became the royal priest for Abhyavarti, the king of the Kashi. At his kingdom, there were 2 demons named Varashika and Shambra. These demons were harassing the people of Kashi. With the help of a friendly king named Divodasa, King Abhyavarti fought the demons. But unfortunately, the 2 kings could not overpower the demons. The kings retreated to hiding and sought a refuge at sage Bharadwaja's ashram. Bharadwaja was not at all sympathetic. He was disappointed that the kings were not bold enough and resorted to flee the scene rather than fight back. He motivated these two kings to fight back. But these kings were helpless. They had no money or treasure even to clothe the soldiers. Thereupon, sage Bharadwaja invoked Lord Indra. With the help of the Ashwini Kumaras, Bharadwaja got the wealth needed to fight back the demons. Abhyavarti and Divodasha prostrated before Bharadwaja. They also got the confidence to fight back. They ultimately defeated the demons and restored happiness in their kingdoms. It is said that Bharadwaja once went to see Lord Shiva in Mount Kailash. Shiva and Parvati were busy in their divine dance. Parvati saw the sage and smiled. But the dance continued for many days. Bharadwaja waited there for a very long time. But the dance continued indefinitely and Bharadwaja could not speak to Lord Shiva. Since he was waiting without food, water and sleep, he collapsed. Shiva and Parvati then revived the sage and blessed him. There are a number of references in the scriptures about sage Bharadwaja. For example, in the Ramayana, there is a reference when Rama, along with Sita and Lakshmana, went on an exile to the forest. As Rama travelled, he visited the ashramas of many sages like Agastya, Gautama, and Bharadwaja. Sri Rama and others rested in Bharadwaja's ashrama. In the Valmiki Ramayana, sage Valmiki explains this like this. Tasya tadvajanam shrutva rajaputrasya dhimatah upanayata dharmatma gamargyamudakam tatah nanavidhanan rasanane vanyamula phalashrayan tebhyo dadau taptatapa vasam chaivabhyakalpayat mrgapakshabhirasinaha munibhischa samantatah ramamagatamabhyarche swagaten agatam munihi pratigrihyatu tammarcham upavishtam saraghavam Bharadwajo bravidvakyam dharmayuktam idam tada chirasya kalukakutsthe pashyamyahamupagatam shrutam tava maya chaiva vivasanamakaranam avakasho viviktoyam mahanadya samagame punyascha ramaniyascha vasatviha bhavan sukham. Incidentally, it will be interesting to note that sage Bharadwaja was also the disciple of sage Valmiki.
The links for the book as well as the audiobook are given in the description part of this presentation.